is actually our best map, but we kind of are releasing it as a beta because we want to let people kind of get a sense for it. But we really like this map a lot.
Your enemy has the gate.
It takes advantages of just a lot of the things that, you know, our game does that no one else does. Like, every profession can be ranged, and there's a lot of ranged things you can do on this map, and there's a lot of so it kind of puts a little more emphasis on that fact that, like, it doesn't matter if you're a warrior, you can bring a ranged weapon. I also think it does a good job of basically letting people be strategic about where they go by creating a bunch of flanking opportunities. So, like, right when you come in, you can, at the beginning of the map, you see there's, like, you know, you can always kind of, every place you want to go, there's always kind of 2 ways to get there. So it lets you kind of fake people out and take different paths and both avoid people but also cut people off by taking shorter paths to places than. So there's a lot of, you know, crossover from the different locations to each other. So I don't know, we really like it.
Are there close games, or how has the meditation of tranquility worked out?
Well, so it only happens once, right? So it tends to not necessarily, like, you have, the thing that's nice about it is you really have to be careful when you use it, because if you're not near any of the points, it doesn't matter.
You've got the temple.
Right. If you don't hold those, if you're not standing on those points, as soon as you do the tranquility, you'll lose them anyway.
Your enemy sees the altar. Close to dying. Your enemy has the gate. Buffs reappeared for the taking. A buffs reappeared for the taking.
Yeah, so any other questions?
So this will be implemented exactly as the event goes live, or afterwards?
You control.
Yeah, this is gonna turn on as soon as the game, as the build goes through.
think it actually is pretty fun. So much, I see so much tactics going on, going for either the base or the buffs.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of split, and then there's also just a lot of, but because everything is kind of interconnected in this way, there's also a lot of, like, you go to do one, but you can quickly change your strategy, and you can make a lot of decisions, so I think we'll see, like, a lot of roaming builds on this map, which will be interesting.
Did you discuss other formats than just capture points, or?
Yeah, we've discussed those, and we've actually, you know, had tests of them for a while, but ultimately, like, we found almost every time that cap points has just been the strongest format for us, which is why we've stuck with it. It just plays really well to the strengths of the combat. So, you know, at some point in the future, it's probable and certainly possible that we will add game types, but that right now, like, UI-wise and gameplay-wise and combat-wise and balance-wise, we just want to support this one type and make sure that it's as good as it can be. And then we'd rather distinguish the maps from each other with these more interesting secondaries like you see in this than and different layouts and different feels to them, rather than try and support an entire new type.
Hold them at all costs.
So you can kind of see there how that tranquility can turn the game. Like right at this point, we now are making a little comeback.
Your enemy sees the altar. Close to dying. Your enemy has the gate. A buff's reappeared for the taking. Your enemy sees the altar. You control the gate. Your enemy has the temple now. the gate. A
Oh,
buff's
definitely
reappeared for the
re-rolling
taking.
a sorry thief.
You've got the temple.
See, this map will enter the just hot join, pick up rotation to start with, and then if players seem to like it, we'll consider putting it in the tournament rotation.
You control the gate.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of that. Alright, so we probably have about 5 more minutes. I don't know if you guys have any other quick questions. This is a good chance before we head off.
I really
Ah, just give me a sec, I'm gonna check my paper. Sorry.
No problem.
Last chance to nail down your strategy. Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
I guess there's enough time if we wanted to, we can try and run it again.
Absolutely.
Your enemy seized the altar. A buff's reappeared for the taking. You control the gate.
Seems like a stupid question, but if you capture points, only players count. There's no towers or anything, structures that you can build that are relevant here, aren't they?
Correct. Players are the only thing that can capture points.
I guess so, but wanted to be sure.
Greetings, weapon bearer. How are you?
So the design seems a little bit inspired by Asian temples and anything like that. Just a coincidence that